In this video, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin. We're going to be analyzing the price of Bitcoin to see where price is going, basically giving a technical analysis on price action and pretty much seeing if Bitcoin does have the potential to reach past 45k. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe as I'm trying to hit 600 subs. As well as that, before investing into Bitcoin, please do your own research. You're not a financial advisor. So as you can see here on CoinMarketCap, Bitcoin is currently up 0.89% at the time of recording. You can see here on the daily chart that Bitcoin was pretty much bearish starting off at the day. And you can see here we did have the initial pump towards upside, and then we did come back to test this demand zone, and it looks like price did respect this very well. And then you can see here that we've had slowly gradually built ourselves back up. We did reach the daily low of around 44.35k, and then from then onwards we became bullish. We did reach the daily high of around 44.93k, which is really nice to see. Looks like Bitcoin is getting closer and closer towards the 50k, pretty much the 45k psychological region. And even if we check on the weekly to see how Bitcoin has been pretty much progressing, essentially, you can see here that price pretty much had an accumulation at the start of the week, and then from then onwards, which led towards the initial break of structure towards upside, which is the type of price action we like to see when it comes to Bitcoin. And if we go over to TradingView to have a bit more in-depth analysis, you can see here that Bitcoin has pretty much been respecting all of the demand zones and pretty much the lower time frame, pretty much trading essentially. And even if we go into lower time frames to see how Bitcoin has pretty much been playing out, I initially did interpret that price would have picked up this liquidity, but it looks like price pretty much did respect this liquidity essentially. Even if we drop into 15-minute, you can see here that there was pretty much liquidity base below this high, this one, but it looks like price did pretty much respect this demand zone. You can see that this demand zone over here on the 15-minute was pretty much respected. You can see here that price did tap into, and pretty much you could have got yourself a nice little trade opportunity for Bitcoin towards upside. Even if let me just change the color, and yeah, so you can see here there's a strong demand zone. In my opinion, I feel like price is still respecting this supply zone up here. Pretty much I think we could possibly be making liquidity, but if we are making liquidity, then if it looks like price would have to come back and respect one of these areas. You can see here that the imbalance left behind for Bitcoin, but if we go into the higher time frame, like the 1 hour, to essentially see how price has been progressing, you can see here we've been making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, which is really nice to see. But in order for us to have a clear confirmation that we do have a break of structure towards upside, we do need a break. We do need a candle close above this region of the 44.981k. But even if we go into the higher time frames of the 4 hour, you can see that there has been pretty much a higher high being made. You can see here we did have the initial break of structure, but also depends on the lower time frame. You can see here that we did have the initial break of structure. You can see price did pretty much close above this, so it's a clear indication that price is bullish. As well as that, we can check out the overall market, the market cap and stuff. You can see here that the overall market cap is at 2.03 trillion now. It's really nice to see that the overall market is above the 2 trillion mark, as before we were reaching the lows of around 1.6 trillion, which wasn't looking too good. And you can see the overall market is up 1.26% on the day. So it's looking good for the overall crypto market. You can see that everything is becoming bullish with correlation of Bitcoin. So we do have some clear indication that Bitcoin is starting to become bullish again. It's just a matter of time before we start reaching the highs of like 50k and then 60k. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe as I'm trying to hit 600 subs, and peace.